Well, I can get accustomed to this Hyatt hospitality this morning on the show. Not only did I get things started with my sorrel mojito to get my Christmas spirit in full swing this morning, and I want to thank Ashmead for he freshened it up for me. He said, "Can I freshen up your drink?" I've never heard that before. Freshen up my drink. No.
In Hyatt, there's so much we offer in Hyatt, so anything's expected.
Let me introduce my foodie friend, my second foodie friend this morning from the Hyatt. As I said, Hyatt is in the house this morning, and Ashmead started things off, and we are so happy to have with us the new executive sous chef at the Hyatt. His name is Anthony Rattigan. I got that pronunciation correct?
Pronounced properly.
He is of Jamaica.
Yeah, man, Jamaica.
I know here the Yemen, but I wasn't here the Yemen before.
No, you know, we kind of do things differently and sneaky.
You sneak in the Yemen, you sneak in the Yemen. Because, Anthony, well-traveled, you've been serving the Hyatt in Dubai, in California, in the Cayman Islands,
well. Yes.
And now Trinidad.
Now Trinidad, back to the Caribbean.
You've had quite a journey around the world.
Well, it has been an interesting journey. Actually, my Hyatt career started in the Cayman Islands in 1997. Which has been a really good experience. I worked at several restaurants there for them, but unfortunately we had a Hurricane Ivan in 2004,
right,
which devastated the island, so it gave us not much choice but to move on to other properties, which Hyatt really offered us the chance if we want to relocate. So actually I found a job in San Diego, California. I went there as a sous chef. I joined 2004. And I worked there for pretty much a year and a half. You know, and I still wanted to see different cuisines and everything. So the opportunity came up for me to move to UAE, which is Dubai. So I was excited about it. So I know for me it's going to be different cuisine, Arabic cuisine.
Different part of the world
different part of the
altogether.
world, the culture and everything, you know. And I took it up and I migrated to Dubai. I started in Dubai in the Grand Hyatt over there. I worked at several restaurants and I got the chance to open up 2 new Hyatt places in Dubai as well. So I moved from Grand Hyatt Dubai and I opened up 2 properties over there as a head chef.
What was that experience like, chef? Because, I mean, as I said, you left the Cayman Islands, you went to the US, you're still kind of on this side of the world a bit, you know, and then bam, that's a totally different culture, totally different experience.
For a while, you know, my mind was a little bit mixed up, like, am I ready to accept this kind of culture? But, you know, it's my career I want to build. I want to see things, and you know, the more you launch out, the more you learn, and the more you have to teach. So Dubai was a culture shock at the beginning, but you know, we have different people. It's a multinational.
What was the biggest culture shock for you? Caribbean boy.
Well, in Hyatt over there, I was the only Caribbean guy working over there, so you know, not much friends. But just adopting to the culture and the principles and the laws of the country, it's more strict than any other places I've been.
Strict. Tell me.
Very strict. Well, you know, a lot of guys like to look at ladies. Sorry, but I'm already taken. But you know, you cannot really stare the ladies in the eyes or anything, or you know, you will end up in jail like this.
They'll jail you.
They'll jail you if the lady decides she want to make a complaint that she feel uncomfortable
because you're looking at her.
Because you're ironing down like this, you know, you could be in problem for this.
Half of the Caribbean men would have been in jail if they were living here.
All of us.
all of us would have been in jail.
Especially,
but it's as serious as that.
It's very serious.
Yeah.
But it's getting modernized now. It's opening up so people allow things, you know. And the most difficult time for me is Ramadan time, where fasting. All these Muslims people, they fast for the entire month. So you're not allowed to eat in public. So you have to be behind closed door while eating until the break of fast. So in the first or second year, it was a little bit challenging, but then I get used to it.
You adapted. You adapted. Yeah. Wow. So having experience, I suppose I have even spoken about the fact that you'd have had to adjust to the cuisine there as well. Coming from, as I said, Jamaica, your Cayman Islands, that cuisine there would have been different, the local cuisine.
The local cuisine it's mainly about grilling, because they like a lot of grilled meats and salads and stuff like this. But Dubai is very diverse because we have chefs from all over the world coming there. So, you know, you find different kind of cuisine. So it's not only like the local cuisine, you will have the cuisines. It's a mixture of cuisine that we have.
Yeah. You can still do ackee and saltfish?
It's my favorite thing. I can never stop this one. Yeah.
Chef, you forget how to do that.
I can never forget it. This is pretty much my national dish, and
Yeah.
you know, I grew up on ackee
Yeah.
and saltfish, you know, so it's one of my favorites.
It's one of your favorite
It's
dishes,
one of my
and you can
favorite
still cook it.
Right now, you
Right now.
get me the akis and I give you a pot right now.
You miss Jamaica? When last have you been
A lot,
actually home?
a lot. Actually, my last trip to Jamaica was 2 years. Last year, I had a chance to travel different parts of the world, so I took up the advantage because I know I'm going to migrate back to the Caribbean, so I'm heading back home early next year.
Yeah. This is as close as you've come. Yeah.
And I
Sweet
really wanted to get back to my Caribbean roots, so you know the opportunity came up. Sweet TNT, the carnivals and everything.
Yeah. Been to Trinidad before?
Actually, it's my first time.
First time.
Yes, but I read about and I see and I know about Trinidad, so I was happy to be here.
Tell me a little bit, as I said, okay, so the Jamaican cuisine is the Jamaican cuisine. You've had a little trip around the world, and now you're here in Trinidad and Tobago. Adapting to the Trinidad and Tobago culture and cuisine was difficult for you, or it was almost as similar as what you grew up with?
Actually, it's not difficult because it's similar to what we grew up with. A lot of provisions, a lot of seafood, and you know all these Caribbean items and spices you can find here. So for me, it's just the way how people present their dishes and the way they cook the dish. But the ingredients are pretty much the same.
Oh, yeah, pretty much the same.
Yes.
So you brought, it looks like fish.
It is. What I brought for you today is a marinated red snapper, which we have introduced in a waterfront restaurant there at the Hyatt Regency. What it is
So this is new on the Hyatt menu.
We put it about a month ago.
About a month ago, right? So it's red snapper.
With organic noodles, and we incorporate some local crab meat, and we have a bell pepper chutney, and the sauce is a peanut cream sauce.
So the crab meat is stuffed in the snapper?
The crab meat is mixed with the pasta.
Oh, with the pasta?
With the pasta, yeah.
Wow.
So if someone really comes to the restaurant and they're allergic to crab and they still want to have the dish, we can present this dish for them even without the crab.
Even without the crab,
Even without the crab.
And you say organic pasta, so it's a healthy.
It's a healthy dish. Yes, it's a healthy dish because we have a lot of people come and gluten-free, organic, and all these kind of people. We cater for a wide variety of.
Yeah. And if I wanted not to have organic pasta, that's an option as well.
You can have whatever you like.
Whatever. This Hyatt hospitality is something
else. We never say no.
Chef, you're enjoying your time here?
I'm loving my time here.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. The people here, the food, the whole atmosphere is just, especially now the Christmas spirit is coming on, It's a joy.
And Trini Christmas is the best.
Well, everyone around me keeps saying that. They're telling me I need to try this punch cream or something. Is it punch cream? Am I get that right?
You get it.
Yes,
close enough.
I can't wait to have my own glass of that and see what and the black cake and everything. Even though black cake is something Jamaican we do.
Yeah, because I spent some time in Jamaica.
Did you?
I told you, I went, of course, to start Sports Max a few years ago.
Cool.
And so I had that privilege of also experiencing Jamaica cuisine.
That's why you know about my ackee and salt.
Yeah, man. Quickly, Chef, before I taste, I know that there are a lot of things happening outside of the themed Christmas things happening at Hyatt. There are a number of things happening. Give me a little instance as to what people can expect over the next month or so at the Hyatt.
Okay, well, what we're doing in Hyatt right now, like each and every Friday, you can come to Hyatt. We have a different theme night for you, right? So you have different cuisines. We do have a Asian night cuisine. We have an Italian night, but we have a Caribbean night, and also a flaming night. A flaming night, you will find different kinds of meat thrown on the barbecue and everything on the grill, corn and all the Creole
So this is Friday nights?
This is every Friday.
Every Friday?
Every Friday.
Those different themes?
Until 10:30.
Wow.
And of course, we have our regular Sunday brunches going on.
Right.
Yes, and we do have a lot of people who comes on the weekend and they decide they want to sleep late because they partied late Friday night.
Right.
So these people, what we do, we have a lunch fast. We extend the breakfast hours and we had a few lunch items. So
I had the opportunity to see that, and I just found that was such a fantastic phrase.
It's amazing. And
lunch fast.
Lunch fast.
So it's not breakfast, it's lunch fast.
Lunch fast.
You get up late.
You get up late. You
Past
feel like you want to
breakfast
have some eggs, but maybe you want to have some stew or something like that. We do provide that for you. You want to have some salads, it's there for you as well.
That's kind of up your alley, huh?
Yes.
And I'll tell you why, because I remember my time in Jamaica. The Jamaican breakfast.
Heavy. Yeah, man.
it's this and
Yeah, no,
and I don't want 8 o'clock in the morning breakfast.
Yeah,
It's heavy breakfast in Jamaica, so that's right up your alley.
Right up
you bring lunch fast to Trinidad.
Well, that's
All right, great stuff. Let me taste. These are flavors that I like. I love crab. So I mean, these are some of the flavors that I just really enjoy. So let me try your snapper with, and it's a cream sauce.
Pernod cream sauce, so you know, you got a little kick from the alcohol inside, but not too much.
Chef, I'm a meat mouth, right?
So come and see me down.
But when I taste good seafood, sometimes I question my allegiance to meat. Yeah, and this is.
I'm really happy you're enjoying.
Yeah.
So now you know exactly where to find the best crab and snapper, right?
This is on the menu at Hyatt.
It's on the menu at Hyatt.
Let me just get a quick people. It's the herb marinated red snapper with organic crab pasta.
Yes, man.
With a
Pernod
cream sauce and a bell chutney bell pepper. Chef, thank you very much, my brother.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
As I told Ashmead, you're coming back here next week as well with another one.
Sure. Yeah. Before next week, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah,
you ready?
We have the next dish waiting for you as well.
Anthony Rattigan, the new executive sous chef at the Hyatt, and I want to thank the folks at the Hyatt for dropping by and really, as I said, that warm Hyatt hospitality. There is none other like it. Check them out: sorrel, mojito, and some of these wonderful dishes, all at the Hyatt, and they're theme nights every Friday night.
It can't be missed.
Every Friday night. Hey, such a pleasure meeting you, brother.
Thanks, Joe.
Great having you. Great having you. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Bless
for sharing this morning. Foodie friends. And I had two of the best this morning from the Hyatt, Ashmead and Anthony. Anthony out of Jamaica and is now here in Trinidad and Tobago. Do check them out.